Hello guys, welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. If you have any story that you want to share with us, please do not hesitate to contact us via our email address, or you can use our WhatsApp number. So there is a certain sister of ours who contacted us using our WhatsApp number. So this is her own story. The message that she sent to us reads like this. Good day, Brother Nashi. I am a 34-year-old lady and I have a confession of mine too. My life has been a series of what seems to be like a Nollywood movie, but that will be a story for another day. I listened to this other confession that was all about dangerous prayers, and I have one of my own. Growing up, I grew up being raised by a Christian mom. My mom was that kind of a woman who was very prayerful. She would even tell you when you would have lied to her and narrate exactly how things had happened, even though when all of those things had happened, she was not even there. My mom was a very devoted prayer warrior. She used to pray over everything, and she would pray over anything. I guess this made us as a target to the devil, knowing that our mom was quite a prayer warrior. So at the age of 21, I started experimenting in witchcraft. That was all due to the fact that I had once dated this white man that I had dated back then. After I had dated this white man, all of a sudden, he then just vanished from my life. And when this white man vanished from my life, he had bought a plot for me. He had bought this plot of land for me on my birthday. The very same week, I then lost my cell phone, and then his number that I knew as if it was my own name vanished from my memory. Okay, fast forward 3 years ago, I then took interest in a guy. Although this guy that had taken my interest, I didn't even know him personally. What will happen is that I would see him in the club or on social media. Then before lockdown, I decided to open an account on a certain dating site, and lo and behold, there he was also searching. I then immediately sent him a text just asking for his numbers. He then sent me his numbers and we started communicating via WhatsApp and offline. So eventually the meetup day emerged and we met. This was around 10 p.m. when me and that guy had our meeting for the first time. I don't know what happened back then. I then told that guy that I wanted to hold his left hand, and as I was holding his left hand, I then said to myself quietly, you will love me and be attracted to me at all times. Immediately after I had spoken these words to myself, that guy said that he felt something, and he held his chest and he said to me, what are you doing? I felt something after you had held my hands, like goosebumps. All I said was I was trying to see if I am really attracted to you, or if it is pure infatuation. Well, me and that guy, we wrapped up throughout the night, but I was more intrigued by him. I didn't care if he was a married man or if he was not married at all. At that point in time, all that I wanted was him for me, no one else. I then started searching on YouTube for Think of Me spells, Love Me spells, etc. I would actually download those spells, and after I had downloaded all of those spells, I would manifest these spells that I would have downloaded on YouTube. This I used to do around midnight. Then there was this other time I was doing these manifestation spells of mine that I used to do over and over again. Then when I was doing that manifestation spell of a call, what I was doing was that I wanted to receive a call from him. So I sat on my bed with my legs folded, my eyes closed, and at that time, when I was sitting on my bed, I was visualizing as if I was receiving a call from him. As I was visualizing a call, then I saw that on my screen there was a call, and this call, it was from that same guy that I had been casting all of these spells on him so that he can call me at that very moment. Unbelievably, he called and he said that he missed me so much and he wanted to be with me. I did so many spells, more like prayers, to have this guy. This guy, after I had done a lot of prayers on him, he eventually fell for me, but our connection is rather odd. We barely see each other. Last year, I then met this other guy. Me and that guy, we are dating, but we have been dating for about a year now, and we got engaged this year. But I feel so guilty about all of those things that I did to Kay. He now only wants me. We haven't communicated with each other for about 7 months now. I recently sent him a friend request on Facebook. After accepting my friend request that I had sent him on Facebook, he texted me and we started having a conversation. He asked me if I was around and he told me that he wanted to meet up with me. During that conversation, a negative comment came up and I abruptly said, "Pardon me for sending you a request." He responded and he said, "Are you going to run away again after coming back in my life?" Do you know that my heart breaks each and every time when I think of it? Next week, I'll be going to my vacation apartment and we are supposed to meet. I want to tell him that I am engaged. If I tell him that now I am engaged, I cannot be with him anymore. I just want to warn the people out there not to experiment on things that they randomly come across over the internet, especially those ones that are called Wiccan spells. It looks like it is white magic, but has some severe consequences. Yo, guys, strange things do happen in this world. Right there was a message that we received from our dear sister. If it happens that I take a very long time to respond to your WhatsApp messages, please do not delete your confession, because sometimes we'll be busy trying to narrate other confessions. So, dear listeners, please let us try to speak with our dear sister in the comment section. But what I do not understand is that, dear sister, after you did all of these rituals for that brother so that he can fall in love with you, what then happened to his wife? Did he end up dumping his wife, or he is still with his wife? Then can't you do another ritual so that he can forget about you? Because I think that this brother of ours, he is suffering emotionally, he is suffering. Strange things do happen in this world. And another thing, has anyone ever come across this thing that is called Wiccan magic, white magic? If you have any experience like that, please do not hesitate to come to my inbox so that you can share with me your story, and I will share your story